Hi, my name is Grace and this is Katie, my helper, and we are going to be going over some basic skills that will be taught in level 1 if you took swim lessons at the rec center. And these can be done in a bathtub, a kiddie pool, a lake, or an underground pool if you have one. The first skill we're going to be going over today is a front glide with support. So this is when you're floating on your front and your arms are in a position called a streamline, and you can call it a rocket ship too, the kids love that, and you're kicking on your tummy. So with this one, the proper way to hold is to hold your child's hands in your hands and then put one hand under their tummy and have them kick with their face in the water. The moving might be a little difficult due to space, but if you have the space, go ahead, have them kick a little distance. If not, you can work on the proper kick movement. So with our legs straight, pointed toes, just make sure that their heads are submerged in the water when they're doing this, similar to a front float, and their arms are straight, shoulders squeeze your ears, straight legs with your kicks and arms. The next thing we're gonna go through is a back glide with support. So similar to a front glide, but this time you're just gonna be on your back. So straight arms in a streamlined rocket ship position, chin back, and you push your tummy to the sky. So with this one, you're holding your kids' hands again, and one hand underneath their back, and you want to make sure that their ears are in the water so they can float on their back, and their legs are straight when they're kicking, because if bent legs happen and their ears aren't in the water, sinking will happen. And sinking is never good, and kids start to get afraid when water gets in their nose. The next skill we're going to be going through is paddling on your front with support. So with this one, this is a precursor to freestyle, and moving might be a little difficult because of space issues. So we'll focus in more on the arm and feet technique. So if their arms are long enough, you can go right into a freestyle arm. So which is you go all the way back, bend the elbow, straight arms. All the way back, bend the elbow, straight arms. With the little kids, we like to call these ice cream scoops and ask them what their favorite kind of ice cream is and have them scoop 6 scoops of their favorite kind of ice cream. And with this one, if you have space to move, you hold your kid at their hips. They can do the arms and kick their legs too and go a short distance. Again, make sure their face is in the water like a good front float is supposed to look like. And if their arms aren't long enough to do the full freestyle, you just have them reach forward, pull the water back, reach forward, pull the water back. And the last thing we're gonna be going through today is paddling on your back with support. So similar to paddling on the front, this is a precursor to backstroke, and it's a good safety skill too, so that way they can float on their back if they're ever tired. So with this one, if they have long enough arms, you can do a full backstroke arm motion. So with this, your arms are super straight, your thumb starts the way, you twist your wrist, and then your pinky enters the water. And you want to make sure your arms are as close to their head as possible. So thumb, switch, pinky enters the water. If their arms aren't long enough to do a full backstroke arm motion, there's something that they can do that's called sculling. So they bring their arm up as high as they can towards the back, and then they just push the water down, similar to what we did with our paddling on the front. So arm up, go slightly back, and then push the water down. So with this one, how you would hold your child if they need support: hands at their hips, chin back, have their tummy up, and kick with straight legs and pointed feet. And like a back float, you want to make sure their ears are in the water so that way they don't sink and their chin is back. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope that these skills helped you and your child feel more comfortable in the water. Make sure to look out for more water videos in the near future.